Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It is 8 a.m. September 27th. Today is Head for the Cure 5K, and our Stephanie Serna looking adorable in her pigtails out there emceeing the event. Stephanie, you're about to get things kicked off?
Yes, Sarah, thank you. We are so excited about the 12th annual Head for the Cure 5K. I'm going to show you what's going on behind me real quick. So this is the Providence Show Choir, and they are singing the national anthem right now. So yes, we are gearing up to start this race very soon. Again, this race was nationwide, but it was brought here in San Antonio back in 2014 in honor of our late news director, Jim Bole. And the race very important for all these people you see here in the crowd. Everybody's here either in support of someone who is going through this or in honor or memory of someone they loved who has passed away from brain cancer. This race every year has raised an enormous amount of money for brain cancer research, and so this means a lot to a lot of people here for sure. I don't know if you can hear the show choir right now, but I'm gonna just try to tune in so you can hear it real quick. Again, that's a Providence Show Choir here. We are on the Providence campus, which is right across from KSAT. And today is a great day because Justin was correct about the weather. It is nice and cool. So all of the runners and walkers, this is a big treat. You can see some of the runners that are starting to line up right now because we're about 5 minutes from the start of the 5K. And a lot of people are here today. In fact, we have almost 1,000 people signed up for today's Head for the Cure 5K, and proud there are 40 teams here. And speaking of that money raised, they've raised almost $65,000 this year, so that is a hats off to San Antonio for really showing up for this race. But I'm going to go ahead and send it back to you guys, but hopefully we'll get a shot of this once it starts. So it's about 5 minutes out. Our Devin Karp is also out there, and then Sarah, I know you guys are watching this closely as well.
Oh yes, absolutely, and you're right, it's beautiful out there, Stephanie. You notice too that Stephanie's wearing her Team Bole shirt. That is in honor of our former news director, Jim Bole, who passed away from brain cancer. Of course, Head for the Cure is all about raising funds for brain cancer research, Sarah. That's right, and Devin, you're going to be talking to a lot of the survivors or families who are out there running in honor of their loved ones.
Yeah, this is almost a tradition for a lot of families, Sarah. Some coming out every year that it's been over here in San Antonio so far. Let me give you guys a look. By the way, this is the starting line, just what it's like. You can see we've got some serious people up front getting ready. Check out that stretching. Oh, that moving. Now, I'm not as amazing as Stephanie Serna this morning, who is also running, by the way, doing this and MC and making sure that you guys get to see this on KSAT. But I'll give it a little stretch anyways, just for the spirit of it. All morning long, we're going to be talking to some of the families who are here, finding out the reasons why they are supporting Head for the Cure and honoring all of those who have passed from brain cancer. It's a really great event this morning to see. The energy's pretty nice out here, It's cool, it's nice. We're still in the shade for now. I'm not sure how long that's going to last forever, but it's nice while we can have it. For now, I'll send it back to you all. In the meantime, Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Good morning, San Antonio. Thanks for coming out to Head for the Cure today. Jim Bole is a legend, our late news director who died of brain cancer. He hired me 13 years ago. He laid the foundation for the KSAT that you know today. He set the bar so very high for all of the journalists that I've been lucky enough to work with, and so many of them set the example for me to follow. And we keep his legacy and his memory alive today, and Head for the Cure is part of that. And it's just been amazing to meet so many wonderful families who are out there walking or running for somebody you know and love, to keep up the effort to find resources and research to fight this disease. If you're walking, if you're running, if you're just there to show support, whatever your role for Head for the Cure, being out there means a lot. We're all in it together, no matter who we do it for. So thank you, San Antonio, for coming out to Head for the Cure 2025.
Myra, always a joy to see Myra Arthur there, and what she said is so true. We absolutely are grateful for everybody coming out in support of brain cancer research.
And you know, when throughout the morning we're going to be taking these stories about those who have passed away from brain cancer, about the survivors, about the loved ones that have been going out and supporting the cause for so many years now. But I believe the race is about to start. We're going to check in with Stephanie Serna, who is counting it down. There we go. And wonderful. The race has started. We have a really good crowd this year, Sarah. When we saw that wide shot of all the people, there's Alyssa, our producer, people running with the American flag. I think we have such a good crowd, and Sarah, I think a lot of it has to do not just for the cause, but we have such wonderful weather this morning. Yes. I'm trying to see if we see Justin Horn out there. He usually starts in the back because he's kind of like, I don't want to get to the front kind of guy.
What I do like seeing here, there we go. What I love seeing here is the energy and all of the matching shirts. People will wear shirts with their loved ones' names on them, with their survivors who are currently fighting brain cancer. You can see so many great groups there running or walking, and what a beautiful morning to do so. Right now, temperatures are only in the 60s. It is a gorgeous morning. In fact, it's our coolest morning since May 12th, Sarah. 65 in San Antonio, 61 in New Braunfels, 54 in Kerrville, and it's 64 in Hondo. A gorgeous morning. I will say, though, there is one negative, and that's that ragweed is high today. It is leading the pack when it comes to our allergens. Molds are present in low amounts, but ragweed is high. 92 for the high today, so it is going to be a warm day after this cool start. A cool start tomorrow and another warm afternoon tomorrow as well, all because of low humidity. Now that low humidity, though, is not all good news. It means rain chances are going to be hard to come by in the coming days. I'll have details on your forecast for the next 7 to 10 days in San Antonio in just a few minutes. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. Well, new this morning, we're working to learn the name of a person killed after a deadly crash that happened on 281 and Loop 1604 last night. So this happened around 9 o'clock, and right now details are still very limited, but the fire department says a driver was possibly experiencing a medical episode while driving. They said they were dispatched for a cardiac arrest. Parts of 281 had to be shut down during that investigation. And we also confirmed with the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office that person was taken to the hospital and they later died.
All right, I mentioned that low humidity. San Antonio, even though we're starting off cool, we're actually going to be one of the hottest places in the nation later on today. I'll have details coming up.
A reminder for people still looking for financial help after the Hill Country floods. That deadline to apply is this Sunday. It's tomorrow, September 28th. People who live in qualifying counties can submit damages to make claims to FEMA. We have that link on our website at KSAT.com. Taking a look outside with Trans Guide. 37 in Con Valley and the south part of San Antonio, looking good there. The sun is up. It is beautiful outside. Not seeing any major backups at this time. If we do, we'll let you know about them. We'll be right back.
Well, I run the Head for the Cure 5K every year in honor of our late news director, Jim Bole. So he was a runner. So this is a nice way to honor him. And of course, after every year being involved with Head for the Cure, I've gotten to know a lot of the families and people who have been impacted by brain cancer. So I'm running for them too. And of course, I'm running for my dad. He didn't have brain cancer. He had liver cancer. But I think about him every day, and especially on this race.
Oh, thank you so much, staff. All right, that race, Head for the Cure 5K, has kicked off, and our Devin Karp is out there live. I know a lot of people are out there doing the run. So you're at that starting line. Did you find the DJ? Who are you talking to?
I found a DJ over here. We're over here near the starting line. Everyone just started to make their way out, and the weather's doing good. Good morning, man. How's it going so far?
Living the dream 8 days a week, man. Look at this. This is great.
I love it. So for anybody at home who doesn't know, tell me a little bit about how you're involved with the race and just making sure everything gets kicked off smoothly.
Absolutely. My name's DJ Stewart. I've been with Head for the Cure about 3.5 years now. I'm also a 6-year brain cancer survivor, originally given like 11 months to live. So now I get to go around partying for a good cause all over the country, and San Antonio has quickly become one of my favorite places. So
I love it. Yeah, because everyone here has like such a great connection with what's going on, and I mean, you really feel that from that starting air horn till everyone makes it around. How does it make you feel to see the turnout this morning?
it's so crazy to come, like, we get here at 5 a.m. so tired, and instantly I'm just invigorated, ready to go. You see these people here for this one cause all together, smiling, laughing, having a good time. Instead of it being like somber, it's very, very fulfilling, and I'm a lucky guy.
Yeah, I love it. I love to see it. There's not only everyone running this race on 2 legs, there's a couple 4-legged contestants as well, right, with the pups?
Lots of them, lots of dogs, lots of cute little Head for the Cure bandanas. It's a whole family affair, man.
Fantastic, awesome. Well, DJ, thank you so much for being here with us and your amazing connection to this dude. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot, man. All right, we'll be ready for it. We're going to be sticking out here for the rest of the morning. In the meanwhile, though, feels pretty nice and cool. I don't know how long it's going to stay like that, though.
Thanks, Devin. Yeah, I feel like DJ has that energy that invigorated us all this morning, and the weather helps too. I mean, it feels amazing outside. It's 65 in San Antonio, but we got down to 63 as our morning low. Meanwhile, Bulverde, good morning. It's only 60 degrees, only 54 in Bandera, 61 in Rio Medina, 61 in Floresville. Seguin, good morning. You're at 65 this morning as well. Now, we have the dry air to thank for the comfortable morning. Dew points are in the 50s and 40s. That's right here on the scale, pleasant to dry. By the way, the temperature can never go below the dew point. And so the lower the dew points, the lower the temperature can go. And that is, again, some good news. We're waking up in the 60s, and dew points will stay pleasantly low all week long. Really, it isn't until Friday that we see humidity somewhat return. So enjoy this low humidity. We're going to have cool mornings and warm afternoons. So as we take a look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, look how quickly we warm up. By noon, we're already going to be 20 degrees warmer than how we started the day in San Antonio. And in the afternoon, 92 for the high, mostly sunny. This evening, things will cool down fairly quickly too. So if you have Saturday night plans, you're really going to be treated to some lovely weather in the evening. Temperatures will be falling into the 70s by 10 o'clock. Now, go ahead and look at the neighborhood highs. Again, generally all of us in the low 90s. One exception to that is mid-90s out closer to the border and down near Laredo as well. Otherwise, it'll stay in the upper 80s in the hill country. I mentioned this before the break, but San Antonio is going to be one of the hottest places on the map across the nation. Take a look at that, 92 for the high in San Antonio. Even in Florida, it's only going to be 89 degrees. And out in Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas, where sometimes we can get temperatures into the triple digits, it's only going to get up into the 80s today in those areas. And the reason why San Antonio is so warm is because we've got this heat high that's going to be moving overhead. That low pressure system that's bringing the more comfortable weather to Las Vegas and Phoenix, Arizona, that's too weak. It's not going to be pushing this high pressure system out of the way. So what we're going to be left with over the next 5 days is cool mornings and warm afternoons. Take a look at your screen here. Mornings in the 60s, afternoons in the 90s. Those cool mornings will happen at sunrise. That's the coolest part of the day. And sunrise this week happens to be around 7:25. Again, those afternoons will be hot. By Wednesday, we'll be up to 95, but it's a dry heat, low humidity. That's the key there. Unfortunately, that low humidity means 0 chance for rain over the next 7 to even 10 days. And you can see that here as we look at forecast rain totals this week. Big ol' hole over Texas. No rain expected for not only San Antonio, but a good portion of Texas. Meanwhile, in the Carolinas, they could be dealing with half a foot of rain. That's from potential tropical storm Imelda. We'll talk about that in the next half hour. But again, for us here in San Antonio, our forecast calls for plenty of sun, low humidity, cool mornings, warm afternoons. And hey, Sarah, coming up too, we're going to talk about, yes, there's been improvement to the drought monitor, but this forecast does not bear well for our drought conditions at all.
We really need that rain.
We really do.
Thank you, Sarah. 821, 65 degrees. Let's take a look outside, right across from our KSAT studios. Runners, they are going because down, what street is St. Mary's? Duh, I was like, because it's the 12th annual Head for the Cure. Oh my gosh, you can see people already turning around. It's a 5K that kicked off little after 8 o'clock this morning, all running for a good cause. This run raises money that goes into brain cancer research. This is all in honor of our late former news director, Jim Bole. We are going to be checking in with Devin Karp and Stephanie Cerna, who are out at the race throughout the morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. This is a look right over here at some of the runners. Check out the energy that's going on here this morning. This is right over at the Head for the Cure 5K. Some of the amazing contestants going through. Oh, there we go. I see Scotty Dog this morning. There he is. Oh, he is absolutely amazing. Cancer survivor that does, I think, about 90 of these a year or so. Really great, some of the contestants. This is right over here along St. Mary's as everyone's going through and running along. As you can see, we've got a lot of contestants. They're starting to make their way around. So how the race works is it's a couple different loops that everyone, whoa! Some good stuff to see. I'm hearing that we're getting some of the first runners ready to finish. We're gonna go check out some of those and hear some of the stories from people who are here supporting research and donations towards helping make sure that brain cancer is a thing of the past. Everyone here's got a story, and it's really great to see that they're showing up and literally running to make sure something gets done about this. We'll be out here for the rest of the morning, all along here on GMSA, but for now, pretty good conditions out here, guys. I'll send it back over here. We'll have more coming up after the break.
Good morning. There's Justin Horn and Misael, one of our photojournalists. They are just finishing up the Head for the Cure 5K. Way to go, Misael. Way to go, Justin. And it's all for a good cause. It raises money for brain cancer research. Justin looked a little tired out there. I mean, if the race started around 8:05, we had a little late start, and they're just finishing at 8:29. That's a pretty fast 5K for them. We're going to be looking in as those runners come in and talking to the cancer survivors and teams that are running for their loved ones. Remember, we started this in honor of our late news director, Jim Bole. You can see Team Bole right there, his t-shirt coming in, who died of brain cancer. So great cause out there happening right across from us at our KSAT 12 studios.
Everybody, it's RJ. I started here at KSAT in 2010, and I was hired by Mr. Jim Bole, and immediately I noticed that he was an incredible presence in our newsroom, a strong decision maker, and someone that obviously gave me a tremendous opportunity in my career. But the other thing that was great about Jim was that he was a tremendous family man, always dedicated to his family, putting family first above everything. And one thing that was super cool was that he liked to travel to Mexico a lot. He would go to Mexico often for his summer vacations right before we got into the November news periods or the news sweeps periods. So I really appreciated that about him. I'll never forget, he bought me a wedding gift despite not knowing me too well, and I kept those plates for a long time. And I just want to say that we dearly miss Jim Bole. We're glad to still be having the Head for the Cure, but he is missed in our newsroom, and he will forever be a big part of my life and here my career at KSAT 12.
Thank you, RJ. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
It's 8:30 on your Saturday. It's September 27th. And in case you haven't heard, it is our Head for the Cure 5K run walk that kicked off about 25 minutes ago right across the street from us at Providence High School, all in honor of raising funds for brain cancer research.
Hard to believe we've been doing this for 12 years, the 12th annual Head for the Cure here in San Antonio, and what a beautiful morning it has been.
Perfect, Sarah.
Gorgeous. Temperatures in the 60s, and you can see again, we even got down to about 63 degrees this morning for that morning low. Now, right now outside, it is 65, so we're already starting to warm up a little bit. And our morning lows, though, will continue to be comfortable and cool over the next several mornings. You can see here we really stay at or just below average for the morning low through about Friday. Now, that being said, it is still going to be pretty toasty in the afternoons. We'll be seeing an afternoon high temperature in the low 90s around San Antonio, upper 80s across the hill country. So that sun is out and it's quickly going to warm. Now, this weekend, we're going to continue our pattern of cool mornings and warm afternoons into the week. My concern here is a lack of rain. So our multi-year drought, which has been improving since May, is likely going to continue to worsen, which is not great news. And I do want to spend some time and talk about the tropics, because there are two systems out there, major hurricane and soon to be Imelda, which is eyeing the East Coast. We'll talk about that coming up in just a bit. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you so much. We are going to head out to the Head for the Cure 5K that's happening right across the street from us. Kicked off about 25 minutes ago. Devin Karp has been live there. And who are you talking with this morning, Devin?
Yeah, Sarah, well, I'm talking with the Holmes High School Huskies. Team just finished going through. We're starting to see some of the finishers go through. How was it, guys? Good? Good. Awesome. How you guys feel about how you did out there today? Feeling good? Feeling good?
Great.
Awesome. Sounds good. Why is it so important that you guys are out here running for this cause?
For me, my cousin had brain cancer when she was born, and I love my cousin a lot, and it really touched me. And I came out here, woke up at 6 in the morning with the drive to run for this marathon.
So, you're in school. This is 6 in the morning on your Saturday, too, right?
Yes. Very tired. I had soccer practice yesterday in the morning, but ready to come out here and run.
So you're still working on all the fronts, making sure we still have more of the team coming through. What's up, guys? How's it going? Good? I love it. Awesome. How does it feel to see so many other people out here this morning, too?
It feels amazing that everybody just comes out here just to run for a very important cause, and it feels nice.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right, guys, give me some. Boom. Nice job. Boom. Awesome, guys. Thank you. So these are just some of the finishers. If you check out, we still got more coming in. We're going to be out here for the rest of the morning talking with the people, asking why they are here, getting the names to the stories, and making sure that we are doing as much as we can to ever be able to come out here and help with Head to the Cure. Now, Sarah, I don't know, are you stretching back there? I know you can't be running because you're behind the desk and everything, but I think there's an extra place if you want it. Just a heads up.
Devin, thank you. I'm there in spirit. All right, switching gears, no more delays in the case against the former San Antonio police officer who shot a teenager in McDonald's parking lot. Judge Joel Pettis denying a request to push back James Brennan's trial. So if you remember, Brennan was charged with aggravated assault of a public servant for shooting then teenager Eric Cantu back in 2022. So Brennan's attorneys wanted to push the trial back a few weeks, arguing they'll be tied up in a different trial. Now, Judge Pettis said jury summons have already been sent out. Now, jury selection in the case will begin October 17th, and opening arguments are expected to begin October 20th. If he's convicted, Brennan faces anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. And this morning, we're hearing from Gary Athens, who was one of the drivers whose car was hit Thursday by a man throwing concrete and rocks along Broadway near downtown.
This guy throws a rock at your car, right, and apparently other cars too. And you're feeling compassion.
I can't. Why get angry? I can't do anything about it. And I forgiveness. I mean, it's all about forgiveness, and I know that this windshield will be fixed today. This young man won't be fixed for a long time, if ever.
Well, police identified that man that he's talking about as 28-year-old Victor Hernandez Jr. They hadn't said drugs played a role, and they cannot legally tell us whether or not someone has a mental health diagnosis. However, Hernandez is facing multiple charges. It's 8:36 and only 65 degrees, still very cool outside. We're going to take a look outside. at the Head for the Cure 5K. It's the 12th annual one that we started back here at KSAT after our late news director, Jim Bole, passed away from brain cancer. And the whole purpose behind this event is to raise those funds for brain cancer research. Our Justin Horn just walked in the studio. He is done with the race. A lot of our KSAT personalities are out there, including our Stephanie Cerna and our Devin Karp. We'll be checking in with them and hearing those stories of survival and the teams that are running in honor of their loved ones.
And like Sarah was mentioning, it is a gorgeous morning out there thanks to the low humidity. But that low humidity is a bit of our enemy in the week ahead because it keeps rain at bay. We'll talk about how bad that could be for us in the future coming up.
Jim, I can't believe it's been over a decade since we lost you. You were such an incredible mentor, boss, and leader, and we miss you so much around here. And of course, we'll be running in your name Saturday in the Head for the Cure race. Such an incredible organization. We're so proud that it's grown every year. You know, we certainly are going to keep your memory alive, and hopefully we're helping folks out there who are suffering with brain cancer, who have family members that are. Again, this program has just grown exponentially since it started, and it all started around you, Jim. And again, we miss you so very much. We hope to see everyone out there on Saturday.
And Justin actually just walked into the studio because he's fast. He finished that 5K relatively quickly.
Relatively quickly, yep. And he always participates, and so it's great to see him.
Also, someone who always participates and our MC of the event, Stephanie Cerna, is live out there. Stephanie, a lot of runners coming in. You just finished running yourself.
Yes, I just finished the 5K. The weather started off great. The sun did come out. Some people are fans of the sun when they're running, not me, but it was okay. It's a beautiful day out here and a lot of support out here as well. So we want to thank everybody for joining us for the 12th annual Head for the Cure 5K. It means a lot for it to be here in San Antonio. And of course, we want to thank the family of our late news director, Jim Bole, for bringing this to San Antonio in Jim's honor. And then, all these years later, more and more people have come to the Head for the Cure 5K to, honor their own loved ones. And actually, I met someone this morning who came out here for the Head for the Cure 5K because he was thinking about his daughter. This is Rudy Carrillo, and just tell us what this race means to you.
I've heard of this event for many, many years. I've never really thought about running it. I'm a runner, and until this year, and I'm doing it for my daughter, Stephanie, is going through cancer, and it means a lot. She doesn't know that I did this for her because of her, but I guess she's going to find out.
She will find out. I think it'll mean a lot to her that you came out for her and that you're here supporting her. And I understand your daughter was just diagnosed.
She was a few months back. They're making a weekly trip to MD Anderson and Katy and Houston every 2-3 weeks. So, again, I started thinking about the race, and I started thinking about her, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I did this.
And we're glad that you're here, Rudy, and we're glad that you're here supporting Stephanie, and want to let you know that she is in our thoughts and prayers. And then, we're definitely thinking about her today. I think it'll mean a lot to her.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate KSAT and whoever, the event and so on. But I'll continue doing this from now on.
Okay, well, we look forward to continued support out here.
And I'd rather be running in the sun.
Okay, well, here's somebody who wants to run in the sun.
I do. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you as well. Thank you. And as you can see, Rudy and I just finished. Here's a beautiful medal that they are giving out here for the Head for the Cure 5K. Of course, our Justin Horn finished right away. He's got to catch that Aggie game. So I'm going to go ahead and send it back to you guys for now.
Hey, good morning. All right, so here's the other side of everything. If you notice, I've gotten slowly enveloped by Bubbles over here. We're having some of the fun with the kiddos over here with big time Bubbles. They're enjoying it. Yeah, you're on there. You guys having fun? You ran? How was it?
Good. I ran half of it.
Half of it? That's awesome. They ran the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, how was it? Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, yeah. I was tired the whole time.
Tired the whole time. I feel it. Now you're getting rewards with Bubbles?
Yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Give me a bubble soapy high five. Boom, boom. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone over here with some of the kiddos having fun after they finished up the race too. But there's just something for everyone with all the families that come out to support this. Everyone here either knows someone who has been impacted by brain cancer or was someone who was impacted by themselves. But over here, though, they're still being able to enjoy. Look about all this laughter, this fun, these smiles, and I'm probably going to be cleaning bubbles off myself for the next half hour here, guys. But in the meantime, it's a pretty good time. We're going to be out here all morning speaking with more people about why their stories matter and really doing everything that we can to make sure that brain cancer is something that we can fight. For now, I'll send it back to y'all. Devin Karp, ready for this? Ready for this?
Dive in, Devin. Dive in. There we go.
KSAT 12 News.
I don't know if diving into the bubbles with a concrete is a good idea, Sarah, but hey, we'll see what happens.
I love the sense of community and that positive energy. This is such a serious and sometimes it can be a sad topic, hearing those stories. That interview with Mr. Rudy that Stephanie had running for his daughter.
Impactful.
I get emotional hearing those stories. At the end of the day, we're all human and we all know somebody who's been impacted by cancer. So love what they're doing out there, all for an important cause, but also seeing that they're having fun and the kids are having fun and great weather for it.
Everybody talking about the sun, everybody talking about the temperatures. We got down to 63 degrees this morning in San Antonio, 54 in Bernie and 51 in Kerrville. It is our coolest morning, my friends, since May 12th. That's about 138 days. A true sign that the seasons are changing, even if we're still going to be warm in the afternoon. We've got low humidity to thank for the comfortable morning and the comfortable day. But by noon, take a look at this. We're already going to be about 20 degrees warmer than how we started off the day in San Antonio. That is a quickly warming atmosphere. A little science fact for you. Dry air heats up and cools down really quickly. Think about the desert. It's cool in the mornings and hot in the afternoons, all because of the dry air. And we're going to have that dry air with us today. We'll reach 92 for the high with that low humidity, and temperatures will fall quickly tonight after sunset. We'll be in the 70s by 9 o'clock. So a gorgeous day ahead for us, even if it is going to be a little warm in the afternoons. And then take a look at the weather pattern over the next several days. Starting tomorrow, again, we're going to have another cool morning and a warm afternoon. We can pretty much copy and paste that forecast through the week. So there are a few things to know. Those cool mornings are going to happen right around sunrise. That's when the coolest part of the day is, right around 7:25 this week. And yes, it's going to be hot this week. In fact, on Wednesday we'll be well above average with a high of 95. But again, that low humidity is going to make it feel great outside. I do have to say, though, that low humidity comes at a cost, and that cost is zero rain, not only over the next 7 days, but potentially over the next 7 to 10 days. And as we look at our drought situation, that is not good news for us. Here's a look at the most recent drought monitor. Anywhere you see these reds, like out toward Del Rio, around San Antonio, that's extreme drought, a 4 on a scale of 1 to 5. The dark red here in Medina County is exceptional drought. Now, this is not a great situation for us, but we have seen some improvement since May. Take a look at what the drought was like back in May. In mid-May, all of us were under that 5 out of a 1 to 5 scale of exceptional drought around San Antonio. So we have seen some improvement, but my concern here is without rain over the next several days and even into the winter, we really will be looking at extending that drought, unfortunately. Now look at rainfall totals out across the Carolinas. Healthy rainfall totals there because of potential tropical storm Imelda. Now look at Hurricane Humberto. It is a Category 4 hurricane expected to become a major Category 5 hurricane by tomorrow morning, with Imelda developing near the Bahamas. Then Humberto may turn toward Bermuda and impact Bermuda, while Imelda could impact parts of the Carolinas as a Category 1 hurricane. So Imelda is going to be the system that impacts the nation the most, with the potential for flooding across the Carolinas. But meanwhile, back here in San Antonio, we are not going to see a single drop of rain over the next several days. It is going to be a nice weather. I mean, nice, kind of almost Chamber of Commerce weather for San Antonio, meaning really nice weather that you tell everybody about. But it is still going to come at a cost, and that cost is no rain, Sarah.
I would like to see some rain eventually.
Me too. Things are starting to get really, really dry out there.
Thank you, Sarah. It is 8:50, 65 degrees. Let's take a look outside at the Head for the Cure 5K. That event kicked off around 8:05, so a lot of runners, walkers starting to wrap things up. And this all, of course, is raising funds for brain cancer research. This run was started 12 years ago in honor of our late news director, Jim Bole. We're going to be checking back in with our Stephanie Cerna and Devin Karp, who are live at the event right across the street from us, Providence High School, throughout the morning. San Antonio Animal Care Services is celebrating World Rabies Awareness Day by keeping pets safe and owners informed by hosting a free vaccination clinic. It started at 9. It's going till 11 o'clock this morning. It's at their facility off Highway 151. The first 100 pets will receive free rabies shots. World Rabies Awareness Day, held every year on September 28th, shines a light on preventing rabies, which is deadly. It can be deadly, but preventable through the spread of unvaccinated pets and wildlife. Happening today, young musicians in San Antonio have a unique opportunity to explore their future at a music college fair. It's happening at 11:30 this morning and goes until 1:30 this afternoon. This free event is open to high school and middle school students from all over San Antonio who are interested in pursuing a career in music. So students and their families will have a chance to meet directly with representatives from conservatories, universities, and music schools. Interested students can register online at music.yosa.org/fair. 8:54 and 65 degrees. We'll be right back.
I run in the hope that others won't have to, that they can find a cure for brain cancer. I also run in memory of two great men who died, our news director, Jim Bole, and my own brother, Andre Weber, both gone too soon.
And that's what today is all about. It's about hearing those stories, remembering, honoring our loved ones that have passed away from cancer, especially from brain cancer. And, doing it all for a good cause and raising those funds for brain cancer research. And we're going to be checking in with Stephanie Cerna and Devin Karp, who are live at the Head for the Cure event happening at Providence High School. Things are starting to wrap up as runners and walkers are finishing that race.